mine. What do you feel beside? I don't know where we're gonna fly like you did sometimes, seeing eyes of mine.
Hi guys, so good morning and welcome back to my magical world. I am Frostbite, and if you are new to my channel, hello guys. So what I do here is just what I do here is that I read for you guys and I motivate you. I guide you every single day. You know guys, like I'm trying my best like to film every single day, but somehow when my body cannot do it, my schedule cannot do it, or I'm on a I'm on a constant travel. So that's why yesterday I think I wasn't able to film because I'm really too tired from the travel. Okay, so just to to have a recap. So recap pala, wait lang guys ha, ang gulo-gulo kausap ngayon. Yun nga, so I also put my life out here, update, I give you updates guys about my life sometimes naman, like right now. So right now it's 9:15 in the morning, and hello to all the people here. There. Here, there. No, yeah, like seriously. So hello to all the Bicolan people from the Bicol region. Okay, so there you go. Because I think not I think it the volcano, the Mount Mayon, is a bit aggressive. Okay, lately. So yun nga, that's the tea. And today is June 12, 2023, and it's Independence Day. So, happy Independence Day. Okay, sa mga nakalaya, pinalaya, at papalayain pa lang. So, hello guys to all of you. It's the weather is perfect for me. It's not too hot. It's not raining. So, it's just an okay weather. Okay? So, let's continue reading. Later, kung may chika pa ako, I'm gonna tell you. But right now, you really have to focus on reading because together we will be able to finish this book flow. Okay, so we're on the page 89 and 90. I hope I'm reading the correct pages because sometimes I forgot to note it. Okay. So, and finally, there is challenge or the parents' dedication to provide increasingly complex opportunities for action to their children. So, guys, if I am in a stable environment, we really have to be grateful about it because I'm not agitated. I am not like waiting for the next thing. So, I am just really grounded. So, vlogs like this are really it's an okay. Sometimes it's also okay when I am doing a lot of the extracurricular activities. But yeah, it's good because I'm just basically focused onto you guys. So yeah, so the presence of these five conditions made possible what was called the autotelic family context. Okay, so because they provide an ideal training for enjoying life, the five characteristics clearly parallel the dimensions of the flow experience. So children who grow up in a family situations that facilitate clarity of goals, feedback, feeling of control, concentration on the task at hand, intrinsic motivation and challenge will generally have a better chance to order their lives so as to make flow possible. But unfortunately, guys, a lot of children nowadays are like, malas talaga. Like, seriously, some of them are like in the families, um, where there's a lot of torture, they have no food. So basically, they are like on a daily basis in a survival mode. So really, although they always say like not every family is perfect, but there are really children that are really in an unfortunate hands. Okay, so wag na, stop creating more children. Okay? Who am I to tell you? Kasi guys, it's not I feel really sorry for those children. It's just my perspective. Well, do whatever you want. Anyways, let's continue. Moreover, okay, to continue, okay? So, moreover, families that provide an autotelic context conserve a great deal of psychic energy for their individual members, thus making it possible to increase enjoyment all around. Children who know what they can and cannot do, who do not have to constant argue about rules and controls, who are not worried about their parents' expectations for future success, always hanging over their head, are released from many of the attentional demands that more chaotic households generate. So, really, there are really, because you know that I'm a Filipina and I live in the Philippines. So, marami talagang toxic culture here. Like, when your parents doesn't get the dream that they really like, they actually project it to their children, and then their children are the ones that are actually suffering because they don't get to choose the path that they should, walk on, because they are like been brainwashed or like been programmed since they were a child to like to um uh to fulfill the dreams of their parents, which is not really okay for me. I don't know about you guys, but it's just me. So they are free to develop interest in activities that will expand themselves. In less ordered families, a great deal of energy is expended in constant negotiations and strife, and in the children's attempt to protect their fragile selves from being overwhelmed by other people's goals. Okay, so not surprisingly, guys, I am reading pala, by the way. I have like so many interruptions, okay, and that's okay. Because this is my channel. Okay, so I'm just saying that, kita mo, nawala yung sasabihin ko. Wait lang. um, Sandali guys, I'll find it in the corner of my head. In my mouth, wait lang. Okay, I remember na. So right now guys, I am like reading in a slow motion, slow uh yeah, I'm reading slow. Because of, if there are children that are watching me, they could really understand it in a slow manner. Okay, so my channel is not only for the adults, but to everyone who loves to learn, to be motivated and guided, because I'm pretty sure you don't get it at home, most of you, diba? So subscribe now guys. Thank you. So, not surprisingly, the differences between teenagers whose families provided an autotelic context and those whose families did not were strongest when the children were at home with the family. Here, those from an autotelic context were much more happy, strong, cheerful, and satisfied than their less fortunate peers. So, but the differences were also present when the teenagers were alone studying or in school. Here, too, optimal experience was more accessible to children from autotelic families. Only when teenagers were with their friends did the differences disappear. So with friends, both groups felt equally positive regardless of whether the families were autotelic or not. It is likely that there are ways that parents behave with babies much earlier in life that will also predispose them to find enjoyment either with ease or with difficulty. Okay, so on this issue, however, there are no long-term studies that trace the cause and effect relationships over time. It stands no to reason, however, that a child who has been abused or who has been often threatened with the withdrawal of parental love, and unfortunately, we are becoming increasingly aware of what a disturbing proportion of children in our culture are so mistreated. will be so worried about keeping his sense of self from coming apart as to have little energy left to pursue intrinsic rewards. Okay, so hingang malalim guys kasi hydrate guys, you need water. Okay, drink your water muna. Water break, water break. Not the tummy part ng water break. Di ba they tell us when the mother is like a pregnant, the water broke. Tama ba? I'm not really sure. Let's go back, guys. So instead of seeking the complexity of enjoyment, an ill-treated child is likely to grow up into an adult who will be satisfied to obtain as much pleasure as possible from life. Okay? So, the subtitle, the subtitle, we have a subtopic here. The people of flow. Okay? So the traits that mark an autotelic personality are most clearly revealed by people who seem to enjoy situations that ordinary persons would find unbearable. Lost in Antarctica or confined to a prison cell, some individuals succeed in transforming their harrowing conditions into a manageable and even enjoyable struggle, whereas most others would succumb to the ordeal. Richard Logan, who has studied the accounts of many people in difficult situations, concludes that they survive by finding ways to turn the bleak objective conditions into subjectively controllable experience. They follow the blueprint of flow activities. First, they paid close attention to the most minute details of their environment, discovering in it hidden opportunities for action that match what little they were capable of doing. So, given the circumstances, then they set goals appropriate to their precarious situation and closely monitored progress through the feedback they received. Okay, so whenever they reach their goal, they up the ante, setting increasingly complex challenges for themselves. So Christopher Berney, a prisoner of the Nazis who had spent a long time in solitary confinement during World War II, gives a fairly typical example of this process. You know, guys, the Nazis. I think no, not I believe. There's a movie of that. Please watch it. So it's really like something that you need. You know, you can learn a lot from that movie and their history. Okay, so try to watch that. Kasi ako, I know, napanood ko na yan. I have already watched that like a long time ago, and I wasn't able aware that I'm not really aware that that's the movie, but because I love watching movies before when I have a lots of time. Noon, that was long ago. Now I am doing multiple things. So when the reach of experience is suddenly confined and we are left with only a little food for thought or feeling, we are apt to take the few objects that offer themselves and ask a whole catalog of often absurd questions about them. So, does it work? How? Who made it and of what? And in parallel, when and where did I last see something like it, and what else does it remind me of? So we set in a train of wonderful flow of combinations and associations in our minds, and length and complexity of which soon obscures its humble starting point. So my bed, for example, could be measured and roughly classified with school beds or army beds. When I had done with the bed, which was too simple to intrigue me long, I felt the blankets, estimated their warmth, examined the precise mechanics of the window and discomfort of the toilet, computed the length and breadth, the orientation and elevation of the cell. So, we're done na guys. Okay, so that's it for today. Diba, every day is productive if you're like reading. That is only 2 pages naman. So, in short, like, it's just one like this, guys. Oh, like that, ha? So, it's not too much. Oh, stop complaining. You're not even reading in the entire book altogether because you cannot really absorb it like that easy. Okay, unless you're like Darna. Superwoman. Okay, yun. Yun na nga guys. So we're done for today. Um I rushed. So like 2 days ago, like siguro, yeah, 2 days ago, so I got that news. I'm still working on that news that I got. So it's abrupt. It's not polished yet. As I keep on saying, it's not like. But yeah, I think everything is like uh moving on to calmer water, something like that, guys. I'm sure you don't know what I'm saying because I don't really tell it exactly as details as because I'm really private. So ganun talaga, guys. Okay, ang buti nga nakaka-segue kayo sa mga location ko. Anyways, guys, thank you for listening to my FM radio joke lang. Thank you guys for listening to my vlog every day, and thank you guys for listening, and thank you for helping me make this world a better place for all of us and for the future generation. Okay, so my advice for you today is stop trying to figure out all of the things all at once. Okay, yeah, you just need to like to surrender to things sometimes because you really can't control it. There are things happening in our uh, external world that are out of our control. Okay, so stop trying to figure things out. Sometimes you just gotta let it be, let it the way that it used to be. Tama ba ang sinasabi ko? Basta yun na nga, guys. So, wala naman tayong ngayong magagawin ko ngayon. I'm going out later with my people later. Okay, so ano pa ba? I hope really things start picking up now kasi really have to be I wanted to be like extremely busy, like wake up, have a healthy breakfast, and work and business and gym and my marathons. I really want it back. So okay, so let's cut it in. Daldal ko na, dami nyo ng nalalaman. So sige na, guys, I will see you again tomorrow, and happy Independence Day again, once again, if you are like a local. Kung nasa Pinas ka, kung Pinoy ka, dapat alam mo ngayon na Independence Day. Okay? Double pay ata today. Yun na, guys. Bye-bye.
Love, love, love.